Alright, that's some awful camera work, but guess what? I gotta film this video really fast. I just filmed this entire game segment, but then I looked back, and as I was changing out the helmets, someone called me as I was making this pick, but I didn't see it because I'm filming on my phone and I'm such a peasant and I don't have a real camera. So I gotta do this all again. Yes, it is currently 4:21 p.m. and I work at 5 o'clock. So this is gonna be one of the fastest videos I've ever made. I'm gonna talk really fast, so just prepare. We have got the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Tennessee Titans in the NFL Divisional round of the playoffs. Bengals and Titans are set to take place tomorrow, Saturday, January 22nd at 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. The Cincinnati Bengals are coming off of a 26-19 win over the Las Vegas Raiders last Saturday. The Tennessee Titans are coming off of their bye week. They most recently played against the Texans and they won to clinch the number 1 seed. The Cincinnati Bengals are number 4 in the AFC. Titans are number 1. Here we go, on to the injury report. The only injury for the Bengals is wide receiver Stanley Morgan. He is questionable in this game. Running back Derrick Henry for the Titans is set to start in this game. He has not played since October, I believe. Questionable in this game, defensive tackle Tier Tart. He has been on my injury report basically the whole year. His name has not moved. For this game, this is a really interesting game. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins and Joe Mixon, really their whole team really got it turned on. They've gotten it turned on this year. There have been a couple rough spots, but not really because it has been shining great glory for the Cincinnati Bengals offense. Jamar Chase and Joey B have really been getting their form back together. They are showing their LSU capabilities yet again on the NFL level. As for the Titans, running back Derrick Henry is set to make his return to this game, but we'll just have to see about it. Ryan Tannehill, their quarterback, has been struggling a lot this year. So, yeah. For the Tennessee Titans, I'm not going to argue that they're fraudulent number 1 seed. But my personal opinion about the Titans is that they're not a Super Bowl. It's hard for me to see the Titans winning the Super Bowl. Can the Titans go up against a team like the Rams, Bucks, Packers, Bills, or Chiefs? Do I see the Titans being able to win the Super Bowl and the AFC Championship against teams like those? I'm sorry, I really don't. I really don't think that the Titans are going to make the Super Bowl this year. But as for this game, I like the passing attack. Again, I already filmed this bit, so I'm refilming it because it didn't film, and yeah, it was a whole fiasco. So I'm kind of just restating my words from the first one. If this would have been about a week ago, I would have gone with the Titans. But after talking all I have about the Bengals, I'm switching it up. I'm going to go with the upset pick, everybody. I like the Cincinnati Bengals. I like Burrow passing offense. I like the Jamar receiving factor. I like Joe Mixon. And Tannehill, he's been tough this year. So he's had some tough times. Do I see Ryan Tannehill being able to lead his team to the AFC Championship? I'm sorry, I really don't. Derrick Henry, my prediction I made when I filmed this the first time, Derrick Henry will be rushing for less than 100 yards in this game. He is making his return for the first time in months, but I don't see him getting over 100 yards. They're planning on giving him the regular workload as they would have. My other prediction was that the Bengals, Joe Burrow will throw for 325 plus yards, and he will throw at least 2 touchdowns. As for Jamar Chase, he will catch at least 100 yards and 1 touchdown. That is my personal prediction on this game. Those are my predictions, and my pick is going to be Cincinnati Bengals. I keep clapping every time I lean forward, but I like the Bengals. This is going to be a really good game, and now we are moving on. This time, hopefully that filmed, because I'm not filming this a third time. We are moving on to the Niners taking on the Packers Saturday night. We've got the 49ers and the Packers set to take on each other tomorrow night, everybody. The number 6 seed in the NFC, San Francisco 49ers, are coming off of a win. They are coming off of a 23-17 win against the Dallas Cowboys. It was a really entertaining game. I would argue it was the most entertaining game of Wild Card Weekend, but it was also really, again, this is just for me because I didn't watch the Raiders-Bengals, but I am just saying this arguably was the only good game of Wild Card Weekend was Cowboys against the Niners. Every other game was a blowout, and it was just boring. I'm not even going to lie. But yes, this game is set to take place tomorrow, Saturday, January 22nd at 7:15 p.m. Central Time on Fox. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, Aaron Andrews, Tom Rinaldi on the call. Again, like I talked about, 49ers are coming off of a win over the Cowboys. The Green Bay Packers are coming off of a 37-30 loss back in Week 18. They're actually coming off of their bye week is what I meant to say. The Packers are the number 1 seed in the NFC, so they are coming off of a bye week. It allowed Aaron Rodgers time for his toe to heal. For the 49ers, they will be with Fred Warner. He is in for this game. He was hurt against the Cowboys toward the end of the game. Also, defensive end Nick Bosa was also hurt during the game. He is listed as questionable going into this one. It was really interesting seeing what their defensive coordinator, DeMeco Ryans, was able to do even without key players like Warner and Bosa. They did a really good job of containing the Cowboys' offense last week. You hardly even saw CeeDee Lamb's name get called. Michael Gallup was not often. So they did a good job of shutting it down. I'm not going to get into DeMeco Ryans. I could make a coaching candidate, because obviously if you don't know, I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan. So I could make a coaching candidates review on who I think is the best for the job, who are my favorites, give my insight. But you'd have to comment down below if you want me to do that. So yeah. Green Bay Packers are the number 1 seed this year. I would view them in the NFC as being the most complete team in my personal opinion. And yeah, here we go. For their injury report, wide receiver Marquez Valdez-Scantling is listed as doubtful going into this game. Left tackle David Bakhtiari is questionable. He has been hurt. He has not played the whole year as far as I know. So could he be finally making his return this week? Corner Jair Alexander, he is questionable for this game. He was activated off the IR just a few weeks ago. He has not played at all this year, but could this be the beginning of it for him? To be honest, this game could get really interesting with cold. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing it's likely going to be cold weather at Lambeau Field. If it is, look for Deebo Samuel to run the ball a lot. Jimmy Garoppolo's thumb is banged up, and that is definitely a piece to note. With a guy like Deebo Samuel, he put on another really good rushing game against the Cowboys. My key piece of this game is can the Packers defense contain Deebo Samuel? And I know I've been saying that for basically every team this year. That is their key, is can they contain Deebo Samuel? But they haven't been able to, so that's why I keep using it over and over. As for the 49ers, I think their key to winning this game is... I'm going to say the key to this game is can the 49ers... Man, what is it? We're going to say, can the 49ers put pressure on Aaron Rodgers? That is what I'm going to say. Especially, it's going to be important if Nick Bosa is not playing. Can the 49ers and Eric Armstead, Bosa, everyone else they got, can they put pressure on Rodgers? Can they make him feel pressured? Because everyone knows that if Aaron Rodgers has it all day, he is going to absolutely eat your defense, and it's game over from there. So that is going to be my key to this game. I like the Packers in this game, to be honest. I do think the 49ers could have a chance. This, to me, is the most wide-ranged game. I think every other game this weekend is really close, as is this one. But if one game I would view as being the most, not blowout, but the game to be decided by the most amount of points, I would say it would be this one with the Packers winning. I would view this game. I do think that the 49ers could be able to win if Deebo Samuel can get started and if Jimmy Garoppolo can make the throws that he wants, and if they can pressure Aaron Rodgers like I talked about. I think the 49ers could actually be able to win this game, but the problem is Packers, they don't have the best run defense, and so can Deebo Samuel break through the run defense is going to be my key to this game. I like the Green Bay Packers in this one. I don't think I would hate to bet against Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs at home, and it's not the NFC Championship, so that means I am going to pick the Packers. I hope you know the joke I just made there. It would be naive to say pick Aaron Rodgers at home in the NFC Championship. Just kidding. I'm not going to get into that because that'll be for next week. I like the Packers going into this game. I'm going to take the Packers to win over the 49ers. Moving on, we have the Sunday games. Coming up first, we have the... Which game is first? Rams against the Bucs. Coming up next. The Los Angeles Rams are set to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday. Yes, this game is taking place Sunday, January 23rd at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. This game will be featured on NBC. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle Tafoya on the call. The Los Angeles Rams are coming off of an absolute blowout win over the Cardinals on Monday night. They won 34-11. The game was not close at all. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are coming off of a 31-15 win over the Philadelphia Eagles. The Buccaneers absolutely owned. I only watched the first half of the Eagles game. The Bucs-Eagles game. I only watched the first half, but in the half that I watched, the Bucs absolutely owned them. And I watched the whole Monday Night Football game, and I can vouch that the Rams owned the Cardinals because it's facts, and I was watching. The Rams will be without left tackle Andrew Whitworth in this game. He is out. That means Noteboom will be set to make yet another start. He has been doing fine as the replacement. Safety Taylor Rapp is also out in this game for the Rams. For the Bucs, they will be without running back Ronald Jones. He is ruled out, as is wide receiver Brashad Perryman. Questionable in this game, wide receiver Cyril Grayson, center Ryan Jensen. Jensen was hurt during the game against the Eagles. Right tackle Tristan Wirfs, he was also hurt during the Eagles game. I remember he got hurt, so he went onto the sideline, and then he went back in the game, and then he appeared to kind of re-injure himself. Linebacker Jason Pierre-Paul is also questionable in this game. He is dealing with a personal issue. Corner, and last but not least, is corner Sean Murphy-Bunting. He is also questionable in this game. I really like this game actually a lot. The Bucs are a really good team. They won the Super Bowl last year. We've seen them. We've seen the highs that they've had. They also have been struggling with injuries. The AB situation, you know what I'm talking about. And then we've got the Rams, who have been one of the hottest teams in the NFL recently, and they started really hot at the beginning of the year, and then they had a low point, and now they're back to being pretty hot again, as we saw Monday night. Oh man, this is a good game. I'm going to use the word naive. It would almost be naive to pick against Tom Brady at home in the playoffs. But I do like the Rams a lot, but I also do like the Bucs a lot. I like the Rams, but I'm not going to pick against Tom Brady at home. I'm sorry. I am going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win this game. I think it's going to be a really good one. Yeah, it's just going to be a really good game. I don't want to pick against Brady and the Bucs at home. I like the Bucs to win this one. Move on. They are set to play in Lambeau next week is my personal prediction. I think that's going to be a really good game. Whoever wins this game, if the Packers win, I think it'd be a really good matchup. One of these teams in Lambeau would be even a better matchup than these teams against the Niners. I just think Lambeau would be a really good NFC Championship at home for the Packers against either the Rams or the Bucs. But again, I said I do like the Bucs in this game. I think it's going to be a really good one, but I am going to go with the Bucs in the end. We are moving on, last but not least, the Bills and the Chiefs to close it out on Sunday evening. To close out today's video, we've got the Buffalo Bills, and they're taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. This game is set to take place on Sunday, January 23rd at 5:30 p.m. Central Time on CBS. Jim Nantz, Tony Romo, and Tracy Wolfson on the call. The Buffalo Bills are coming off of a win last Saturday night against the New England Patriots. 47-17 was the final score. I didn't even see much of the game. I'll be honest, I watched the first quarter and maybe quarter and a half of the game, and then I, no joke, got so bored of the Bills destroying the Patriots. I kind of got bored of the game because that was that much of a blowout, so I stopped watching it. The Kansas City Chiefs are coming off of a 42-21 win over the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday night. The Chiefs absolutely dominated the Steelers the whole game. Well, not the whole game. It took a while for the Chiefs' offense to get started. They didn't get started until near the end of the first half. But when the Chiefs' offense was moving, man, they were moving, and they really got it cooking. Injury report. The Bills have no major injuries for me to report of, which is very important. The Kansas City Chiefs will be with running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He is in for this game. He has been out since, I believe, week 15 or week 16, I think. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is in for this game. Running back Darrell Williams and corner Rashad Fenton are both listed as questionable heading into this one. I think this is going to be a really good game. Both teams put out big showcasing, and yeah. For the Bills, they're obviously coming off of a big blowout win against a good opponent like the Patriots. They were able to shut down the rookie quarterback, Mac Jones, in Buffalo. He didn't really have much of a chance, I'm going to be honest. But yeah, Josh Allen went absolutely goated. I think he threw 5 touchdowns, if I recall. And yeah, As for the Chiefs, their defense held strong for the entire beginning of the game. They did such an unbelievable job. But that's what the Chiefs' defense has been doing this year. They started the NFL with one of the worst secondaries, and now look at their defense. They've got one of the best defenses in the NFL. Like, it is absolutely crazy to see what has been done with this team. Good game. I hate to bet against Arrowhead. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Chiefs, to me, they sold it. I like both teams. This is going to be a really good game. It is unfortunate that I will not be watching the whole game. I will be missing at least... How much? I'll be missing for sure the whole second half. Wait. Sunday night, 8 o'clock. No, I won't miss the whole game. I'll be here for the beginning of it, and I'll be here for the end because I have confirmation class on Saturday. But that is okay. I like the Chiefs in this game. I don't know why. Something's just telling me to go with the Chiefs. Both teams here are really good. Both teams showcase their team with a blowout win. But in the end, I like the Chiefs. Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is back. That is important. And then we've got Diggsy, and we've got Josh Allen, and then we've got Gabriel Davis, and we've got Devin Singletary. And, yeah, I think this is going to be a really good game. To me, I think this is the best game of the whole weekend. So I'm going to be really excited to watch the ending of it. I like the Chiefs. It is going to be a good game. That is my predictions, everybody. For the AFC, that means in the AFC Championship game, it will be, in my prediction, I have said, Bengals at Chiefs. And remember, the Bengals did beat the Chiefs earlier this year, but that was in Cincinnati, so keep that in mind. And then, for the NFC, I have Bucs at Packers. Those are both really good games. Bucs at Packers, that'd be a really good game in the NFC Championship. But that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and comment down below if you enjoyed. Click right here if you want to see my most recent video. Click right here to see a playlist of NFL game previews for the divisional round. And click right over here to subscribe. Peace out. Good night.